My name is Ken, but my friends call me Ken Dog, and I'm inviting you to join me as I travel down the Mother Road, Route 66. So I got up bright and early on a Sunday morning in Seligman, Arizona, just so I can go check out the town. Man, this place is amazing. I'm glad I got the opportunity to spend a little more time here after that storm last night. But there was somewhere specific I wanted to check out. Seligman, Arizona, Angel's Barber Shop. He is known as the guardian of Route 66. I got down here probably about 30 minutes or so before it opened, so that gave me plenty of time to be able to walk around, check out everything on the outside, and to be able to just relax a little bit before they were opening the doors and getting ready, and then I was going to go in and check it all out. I was really looking forward to this stop, so let's go in. In 1950, Angel Delgadillo opened his barber shop right there on Route 66 in Seligman, Arizona. In 1972, when Route 66 was realigned, he moved it just so he could get back onto Route 66. It meant that much to him. He worked here until the day he retired, having cut hair in his barbershop for over 70 years.
Good
Morning.
Hi, how are you?
Thank you. This has got to be one of the coolest little souvenir shops that I've ever been to. Not only just the history of the place, but look at all these license plates that people have left there from places that they lived, that have come to visit. Just all sorts of stuff. And the people working there, oh my gosh, so friendly, so very friendly. But what I'll remember about this place the most is that I actually found my wife's name on a keychain here for the first time in the 20 years that we have been married. Yeah, her name's Yvonne, and that's a tough one to find, and I finally did it.
Where are you visiting this from today, sir?
Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City?
Just as I was leaving the gift shop there at Angel's Barber Shop, I got to talking with somebody who was working there, and she asked me what I thought about driving down old Crookton Road. I had no idea what she was talking about. So she explained to me that Crookton Road starts the longest continuous streak of Route 66 still around. So she told me where it was. It was about a half an hour backtrack east towards Ash Fork. So I drove it, flipped it around, just so I can make sure that I said that I drove as much of old Route 66 as I can. So here I am, about ready to make that right, to start the longest continuous stretch of Route 66. It stretches about 158 miles, and it was fantastic. One of the really cool things about driving that part of Route 66 is that they had quite a few different Burma shave signs. Now, if you don't know what a Burma shave sign is, back in the 1920s they were used as advertising. It would be 4 different panels and then the advertisement for Permashave. Nowadays, they're more just catchy sayings or different jingles. But I got to see quite a few, so here's some of them. Some of the signs are fun, like this one here. Some of them are just, I don't know, almost morbid, like this one. Some of them make you think, that's for sure. And some of them are just, I don't know, cute, cheesy maybe, but kind of fun. So after driving that portion of Route 66 on Old Crookton Road, that led me right back into the heart of Seligman, Arizona. This was a great drive. I got to just take my time, see everything. It was still quite early, maybe about 9:30 or so, 10 o'clock maybe on a Sunday morning. It led me right back where I started there at Angel and Velma's gift shop. But I continued on, just cruised through town, and headed on my way down Route 66. The town of Valentine, Arizona used to be a bustling place between the railroads, the schools, and it was quite popular to have a piece of mail sent here for Valentine's Day to get that signature stamp with the heart on it from the post office. But that all came to an end in August of 1990 when the post office was robbed and the gal working there, Jacqueline, was murdered and they eventually bulldozed that post office. Just about 5 minutes up the road from the town of Valentine, you find the Hackberry General Store. This place is cool. I mean, just look at it. I mean, it looks old. It looks rustic. It's just really, really kind of neat. I mean, some people like to call it ramshackled, maybe cluttered. I don't know. I think that just adds to its charm. And it's got a lot of stuff just to check out here. Just so much to see. Let's head in and look around.
So best food on this trip. Oh, there you go.
The store was originally built in 1934, but it had actually been abandoned completely for about 14 years when the legendary Route 66 artist Bob Wildmeyer, who's quite famous for his artwork alone, but to a lot of people he was the unofficial inspiration for the character Fillmore in the movie Cars. Well, he bought this place and decided to keep the look kind of abandoned, run down like that on purpose to give it some character. And so he did until the day that he sold it. And when he sold it, he made the new owners agree that they would keep that same look. And if they were to sell it in the future, whomever they sold it to had to keep doing the same exact thing. So it would still look pretty much the same through the years. And they've done a wonderful job of that. But just look at all this stuff that they have here. So much to check out. It was a great, great stop. Hackberry General Store in Hackberry, Arizona. This place was spectacular. The guy working the counter was amazing. It was a lot of fun talking with him. They've got some really cool things inside there. While talking with the guy at the Hackberry General Store, he told me about a stop just a few miles up the road, and he called it a must-see. He said it's one of those quirky things that you just simply cannot drive by. So I was looking forward to it, and as I pulled in, I could already tell this was going to be an interesting stop. I am at Antares Point in Arizona, and that is Giganticus Headicus. So the next logical question is, why is there this 14-foot green tiki head looking thing sitting alongside of Route 66? Well, I asked that question when I was there, and what I was told is that the owner, Greg Arnold, had a dream. It was kind of like a Field of Dreams moment, I was told. You know, if you build it, they will come. So in 2004, he built it, and people just keep coming to check out Giganticus Headicus. On that property, too, he's got a lot of other artwork that he has, including this warrior princess over here, made of Route 66 shields. It's some pretty funky different art. It was worth the stop, that's for sure. And of course, they have a souvenir shop you can check out. They have a lot of neat stuff from along Route 66. I did get me a hat pin of Giganticus Headicus for my Route 66 hat. But then it was time to hit the road. But before I did, I had to check out some of the cars they got outside, because look at this one. Herbie. Herbie's there. Isn't that kind of cool? Wow, how that landscape has changed from those beautiful green trees of the Flagstaff, Arizona area. I was headed full on into the desert. I was on my way to Oatman, just up about 23 miles ahead, but I've been told that this drive is an interesting one. Frightening at times, downright scary, but absolutely beautiful. And I was looking forward to it. And to Oatman, but that is going to be in the next video.